Hello.
Hello.
Vlog Twins here. Alright, so, topic of the day that we came to the conclusion of. Selflessness.
Being selfless.
Everyone's been there before. So, basically, there is a time and a place to put yourself before others. Or put others before yourselves, but you gotta know when it is. Like, in our situation, technically we're in a rush to find a place, and it's stressful, and there was time like me, I had nowhere to go. I got kicked out of my house.
I took her in.
That's an example of putting others before yourself. If they're
it's more or less one of those things you do, you know, you put yourself in their shoes and you think like, you know, they do the same for you.
Yeah, which I would. I'd do the exact same thing for him, where he would do, and has done the exact same thing for me. So there's always people out there that are going to need your help, and you got to realize when's the time to help them and when it's not. Like in my situation, I was going through a really bad relationship, and I was always looking for advice and advice and advice, and Ben just finally told me, fucking figure shit out for yourself.
Yeah. I didn't like having to say it like that, but I mean, it was necessary.
Exactly. I was repeating myself. I was like a broken record, like, oh, he treats me like crap. Oh, he treats me like crap. Oh, he treats me like crap. And Ben's just like, well, do something about it. I'm tired of telling you what to do when you're not listening. Like, you can't help people who don't want to be helped.
Yep.
Like, my one boyfriend was constantly looking for a place and looking for a job, and I went out and took the time to write him a resume, print it off for him, and he decided to go get drunk and drop all of his resumes at a bus stop.
Walk around.
And basically, and so my efforts went to waste. So you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're in situations where the world's beating you down and stuff like that, but you're constantly helping people and putting yourself at risk, like I did. My one friend was going through family troubles, and she was constantly asking me for my help, and because she's my best friend, of course I'm going to help her, right? So, but I ended up skipping class, missing school. I ended up behind a year helping this girl, and that screwed me over. So basically, you gotta figure out when to put yourself first and when not to.
Like in my situation, when I first moved into this place with a couple of my friends and my ex, who I was still with at the time, and my one friend got a phone call from someone she knew from you know, school, and you know, this person was kicked out of their place by their ex-boyfriend or something like that, and she was left with 2 cats and a dog. She needed a place to stay, so it came down to, like, everyone said yes, and it was all down to my word. So I technically, I wouldn't say I had the final say, but I was kind of like the deciding vote in a sense. So I let her in, and she was living here for 4 or 5 months, and you know, I did it because I felt bad and I didn't want to leave her out on the street. But she, like, long story short, too long, didn't read, she walked all over me.
Yep.
Cut me off from internet, food, basic necessities.
Yep.
And wanted me out if I didn't follow her rules. So
Rules.
I kicked her out, and she's still pissed with me, but I don't care. I'm not going to live like that. I'm not going to let someone use me and abuse my hospitality.
In all honesty, I feel if you're going to help people you've known for a while and understand. Like, it's good to, like, help someone you don't know much about here and there, because they could end up being really good, but then again, they can end up being such a negative influence and impact on your life. And honestly, no one likes to live a negative, shitty life. Like, there's a lot of people out there that do and don't, and you try to help them, but the thing is, like, they are their own person, they have their own opinion, and if some people are stubborn, like my way or the highway, and if you're helping someone with that perspective on life, you're not helping yourself at all. So
you're not going to change, you just want to keep living the way you do, and you expect to drag everyone else down with you, which is just shitty and horrible, and you should feel bad.
And nothing's worse than digging yourself a hole that you can't climb out of. So, topic of the day, put yourself first and learn when to put others before you. So, any questions or comments or life experience that you've gone through where you've had to put yourself
in the section below.
We like to hear from you. We like to know what you're going through, because as much as we can help you, you can help us. So, Vlog Twins, out of here.